culture shift is happening in the world of entertainment, whether you're aware of it or not. The height of the 90s and even the early 2000s were really dominant years for the world of Hollywood. And while anime and cartoons were a thing around that time, they were not mainstream material for adults. I remember a time when people would look at you weird if you said you liked watching anime. I always responded to those people that they didn't understand what it means to go Super Saiyan. Now though, it seems like everybody's watching anime. Like something clicked overnight. Many people began talking about their favorite anime and new terms began to pop up all over the place. This was the first start of the small culture change in the world of entertainment, in my opinion, reinforced by what happened a month ago. The same thing happened with gaming. It really began to shift in people's minds in the early 2000s and exploded during the 2020 COVID pandemic. With people trapped in their homes, games and media consumption were the main go-tos. 2020 also seen a huge shift in theater trips. With the lockdowns and quarantine, it was almost impossible to go catch a movie in the theaters. This crippled the industry and we see many never even recover to this day. Other things have contributed to their downfall too though. With the surging prices on everything, people scoff at $15 waters and $20 popcorns. Why pay almost $100 to go see a movie when you can just stream it? Yes, I know that concessions are optional, but how many times have you gone to the movies and not bought snacks? This shift in audience behavior affected the Hollywood business big time. And while they have been their own avenue of self-destruction with the surge of political self-inserts being prioritized over good storytelling, either issue has resulted in box office numbers being way down. This led Hollywood down the old remake/remaster timeline, and when those began to fizzle out, they jumped on the live-action adaptations of existing cartoon media. I'm looking at you, Disney. Speaking of Disney, they are finally feeling the burnout of Marvel movies and rehashed plotlines. I've never seen a company throw away money more than Disney does. I really feel like all these things have accumulated in an overall burnout of Hollywood movies in general. All of this pales in comparison to the rot that came to smaller media consumption though. Every company has started a streaming service, from Netflix, Disney Plus, Max, and more. You're now paying more than you would when this stuff used to be bundled with cable packages. Hey, just look at what the NFL's become. You now need to be subscribed to 14 different streaming services to catch all of their games. Gaming's rise to fame among people's minds has led to live-action adaptations of their gaming series. And while this has always usually resulted in flops, we've finally seen some good ones come from it like Fallout and One Piece. Culture change has begun to shift within the anime/cartoon world as well. Japan has always been the dominant king when it comes to anime media consumption, and that still remains true, but we're seeing other cultures break into the world of the bright-colored entertainment industry. China has finally started making their own series, and some of them have even been dubbed. They have had some small success, especially in the world of gaming with a gem like Wuthering Waves. They are nowhere close to the sensation that is South Korea right now. They broke into the world of small media consumption with the release of the Squid Games. It has been a world hit with people and resulted in the lead actor learning English and moving on to other mainstream media roles, even if those mainstream media platforms are less than desirable. They also made a splash in the gaming world with the release of Stellar Blade. That game is an example of how a AAA game should be made. It is beautiful but runs extremely well, not an unoptimized mess that requires 14 patches and is forgotten about like yesterday's salami. We also got the success of solo leveling in the anime fandom. I know it was the first time that I went and found the webtoon and manhwa that spawned the series and read the entire thing. All of these successful media productions couldn't have anticipated the biggest blow-up of Korean culture yet though. K-pop Demon Hunters was released with almost no fanfare by Netflix and became an internet sensation in days with their main song Golden reaching 400 million views. This has led to them doing a theatrical release and spawning a sequel series, but it also brought the K-pop idol industry into the spotlight in a big way, even if they denied the main actress who sung Golden for 10 years. More and more foreign movies and TV shows are being dubbed whether it's your thing or not, and the impact is starting to be felt and heard. The proverbial culture bubble has finally popped in my opinion last month with the global dominance of Demon Slayers. I could gush for hours about the anime, but the fact that it beat out Superman and Fantastic Four is a telling sign of changing times. I personally rarely watch movies anymore unless it's something I'm really super interested in, and the only real show that has grabbed my attention lately is From by MGM. Let's be honest, most of us are watching YouTube or TikTok. The next 100 years are going to be super interesting for mainstream media, and I believe we are headed for a shift. Whether or not that's a good or bad thing is up to you to decide. Has your viewing habits changed since COVID? Do you watch anime now? Let me know what you think of this emerging trend in video games in the entertainment industry. That's all I have for today. Dreas out.